Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the National League wildcard game, Jason Blue had 3 hits in the contest as the boys in blue took down the Pirates, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. And that's all for today's show. See you back. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the American League wildcard game, the Royals' third baseman, number 17, had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3, leading Kansas City past the Rangers, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.
Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the 2 starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Lance McCullers will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So
Steve Cook gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this ball hits sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Germano moving to his left. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 1, no score. Dalton Pompey makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 23, Dalton Pompey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back. Just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. He's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just 1 pitch.
Hey, come on, get ahead.
Stepping in, Leon Flint, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hold it right there, hold it.
Batting 8, right fielder
FLOYD Germano takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Yeah, we got 1 out here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. NIETO coming on. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Coming to the plate now, Michael Barbour, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ball that's outside.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bryce Harper strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Let's go right here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Hey, get a good one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Flint is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Batting first baseman.
And boy, this was just about as good a catch as you're ever going to see, but he just couldn't get there as the ball skips beyond him for 2 bases. In now, Yonder Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
All right, one time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. No one out with a runner at second.
All right, one time right here.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Yeah!
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting 6, the shortstop,
Gil Valdez digs in here for his first appearance.
Hey, now, here we go.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, kid, get on for it. There you go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. First and second here with nobody out.
Now, one time, right here. Meet him right here, kid.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Stepping in now, Alexi Amarista as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play.
Here we go.
Pulled toward right center field. Germano on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And a relay home. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Luke Maley settles into the box for his first chance. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2 and 1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. You see it, drive it. Let's go.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3 and 1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Lance McCullers will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still boot one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
Come on, baby. See it.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1 and 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hey, let it fly right here.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
There we go. Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Go.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Joe PANIK will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Joe PANIK.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
One
And
ball,
he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Hoof. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, BELANGER.
Now to the plate, BELANGER. He singled his last time up.
Hey, get ahead right here.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Maley corrals it. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Buster Posey is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
First pitch strike, get ahead right here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. CARLO NIETO takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Let's go now. One time.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. And that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Into the box, Anthony Mosher, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. And we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, and this ball is going to get on you quickly down there at the hot corner. That's why they call it the hot corner. They didn't have a whole lot of time to think about it, and this is all instinct. He goes up the ladder, pulls it down quickly. Nice timing.
Standing in now, Trent Cervone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Dalton Pompey, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand, getting into good position. Hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball.
That's the perfect swing right there.
Stepping in now, Leon Flint.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Right there.
Ready with the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that may have been a borderline call right there, but you know what? He's going to get those calls sometimes. He's a big-name pitcher out there, and that can certainly play into your favor.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside there.
To 2-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Germano is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Striding into the box, Yonder ALONSO. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Come on, big guy, one time.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Cervone is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
The batter number 35,
very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. Even if you miss it by an inch or two, you know, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Gil Valdez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a
One ball,
fastball
one strike.
way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, wait for a good one.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Standing in now, Luke Maley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Here, drive something.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Floyd Germano will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
At the plate, Michael Barber, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Ball that's outside.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Nieto has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Joe PANIK will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Drilled on the ground to short. Valdez scoops it up, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. MCCULLERS will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
CARLO NIETO will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Anthony Mosher will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Billy Belanger steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, nobody away.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
All right, here we go now.
Outside and low, 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now in a scoreless game, got a hunch he may get a green light here. They may want to try and get something started that way.
Buster Posey will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips.
Hey, we got no one.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball inside.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, first baseman
Brandon Belt will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
We got no outs here.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
None out, runners at first and second. Here's Belt. High drive. Right field. Out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Kelvin Herrera will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 44, Kelvin Herrera.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. In now, Trent Servone. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 3 runs already home here.
Nobody out now, nobody out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Nieto going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And the Giants have opened up their lead, now 4-0.
Well, they went to the bullpen to get that right-handed reliever, hoping that that would give him the right-on-right advantage. Well, guess again. He gets a pitch out over the plate, and he turns that thing right around. That was no cheapie either.
The left fielder, number 23, Dalton
Into the box
Pompey.
now, Dalton Pompey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Leon Flint will be next. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Stepping in now, Leon Flint, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Into the box, Floyd Germano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Nope.
Up high, 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Full count now. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying, there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
Michael Barber will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, two-way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals nothing. Steve Cook will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Germano is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
And that's a big break for him right there. When you've already thrown 5 tough innings and you're looking at having to go right through the heart of the lineup, to get a first pitch out to start off the inning is certainly welcome.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
And a lot of times, you might say, you know, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get one run off him.
Yonder Alonso stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Ball two.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, I think this is a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turnaround first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Gil Valdez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch, bringing that run home.
Here we go now. Come on now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Hey, it's your pitch, drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Men on third with 2 down. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one's going to cost him. It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Giants lead it 4-1. Chasen Shreve is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
45, Chasen Shreve.
Joe PANIK will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
That's outside.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0.
Well,
2-0.
you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Come on, guys.
Outside,
3-0
now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And the count will be full. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Hey, we got 1 down here, 1 down.
Standing in now, Billy Belanger, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Amarista comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
And this is music to a manager's ears. After he watched his club give up 4 runs in an inning ago, this guy's come in and gotten 2 quick outs to start the next inning.
Buster Posey steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Here we go now. Let's go. Hey, 2 out here. 2 out.
Ball, that's
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Alexi Amarista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
There we go.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Luke Maile ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Let's go, right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here. 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first.
Look for the pitch up there, huh?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, man, the intimidation factor is definitely in evidence. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Gene Segura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Gene Segura.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
CARLO NIETO will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Chopped weakly to the left.
Come on.
Bare-handed pickup. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. J.R. Graham will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
62, J.R. Graham.
Brandon Belt will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Let's go, boy.
In now, Trent Servone. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hey, we got one.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2. Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Ready on 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, They can be such a weapon for him.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. It's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Albert Poole is on out of the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 17, Albert Poole.
Anthony Mosher will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Flint ranging back, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Steve Cook will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Well, this is why you have the speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Bryce Harper will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, I've ripped that up there, huh?
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
In there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Giants 4 and the Nats 1. Striding in to start the 9th, Leon Flint, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box, Floyd Germano. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Kenny Vargas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Kenny Vargas.
Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A shot down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Joe Panik struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1. And there's ball 1. Pop high in the air. Alonso is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 4-1. Steven Sato is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 49, Steven Sato.
Leading off the inning, Yonder Alonso, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound.
Gil Valdez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Come on, baby. Speed up, grab.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he would have swung at that, we would have never heard the end of it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Come on, baby, see shot.
Inside, let's go right here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
They tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now we'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're out away from wrapping this thing up.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the box now, Alexi Amarista. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1.
Hey, nice
and a pitch in the 3rd as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 4-1.
They left 7
So long from Washington.
For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.